Hello, welcome to the channel QPK News. Please subscribe to the channel to follow the latest news of the day. While the Tram adaptation starring Park Hyung Sik is getting ready to air in Korea, the original version that was directed by Duong 2 is currently being stored. During this time, production on the Korean version of Tram, which starred Duong 2, was drawing to a close in anticipation of its debut on television. The Chinese localization was in the process of being covered in stock at the time. In addition to working on Duong 2's school, Duong 2 is presently engaged in the production of yet another historical film project known as Tram, which has not yet been made public. It was expected that it would have a large audience when it was broadcast, but as a result of the scandal that involved the male lead No Deep Fam, the movie was only shown in the warehouse. This was despite the fact that it was anticipated that it would have a large audience when it was broadcast. In spite of the fact that reports about switching out the male lead appear on a regular basis, the cast and crew of the movie have never validated the rumors. In addition to Duong 2's rendition of Tram, Korea has also produced a television series that is based on the novel Tram Trung Luke. This adaptation was done for television. It is common knowledge that the title of this film will be Youth Overcoming Prejudice, and that Park Hyung Sik and John So-nae will star in it. Also common knowledge is that the title of this film will be Youth Overcoming Prejudice. According to the information that has been made available to the general public, the drama series, Youth Overcoming Prejudice, on TVN will likely make its debut on the network in the month of February 2023 and will consist of a total of 20 episodes. As soon as this information was made available to the general public, a large number of individuals immediately began to experience feelings of unease regarding the Tram project that Duong 2 was working on. The reason for this is that historical dramas from Korea, which are not nearly as popular in Korea as they are in China, are highly regarded in terms of the costumes they use and the acting of the cast. Internet users of the opinion that if the Korean adaptation is successful, it will almost certainly cast a long shadow over the work of Tram, and Tram will struggle mightily to escape that shadow if it comes to fruition. This is the opinion of some internet users. The possibility of moving back to Korea should be considered in the event that the situation in China does not improve. You can criticize Korean movies all you want, but at least the acting is good, there is no slow motion, and they use virtual reality. I don't even want to talk about the other problems. But now that Han is in charge of it, I finally feel secure in my acting. I don't want to talk about the other problems. No matter how difficult it is, there is no way that two Chinese people could make whatever the problem is even more difficult. It is important for Tram to carry a mat with him at all times in this fashion. The Korean scene is exceptionally well written and constructed with a lot of thought put into it, but it may not end up winning. It will be challenging for the Chinese version to be surpassed if the Korean version is successful. The Yangtze is in the middle of a dangerous situation right now. Unfortunately, the episode has already been stored away, so Tram does not know when they will be able to air it again. Even though there are not nearly as many Korean antiques available as there used to be, moviegoers are still looking forward to the broadcast of the adaptation of Tram Trung Luke, which stars Park Hyung Sik. This is the case despite the fact that there are not nearly as many Korean antiques available as there used to be.